Ms. Disha, expert has been joined, so please start.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I warmly welcome you all I warmly welcome all the distinguished speakers, faculty members, researchers, scholars, students, and participants to the day 2 of our national workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publications. I hope you all had an enriching experience during the yesterday inaugural and technical sessions. Without taking much of your valuable time, let us begin today academic proceedings. Dear sir, ma'am, it's now time for our technical session 4, research grant proposal writing. A well-crafted research proposal serves as a foundation for securing research funding and transforming innovative ideas into impactful research outcomes. Understanding the expectations of funding agency, developing strong research objective, and presenting a convincing proposal are essential skills for every researcher. To guide us through this important topic, we are privileged to have with us an eminent researcher and academician. It's my privilege to introduce Dr. Amrut Mulay, sir, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Institute of Technology, Surat. It's my great pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker. Sir uh, has a national importance under Ministry of Education, Government of India. Before joining the institute, he had completed a PhD from the National Institute of Technology, Warangal, India. He was one of the few PhD students from NIT Warangal who got selected for the prestigious interview program under Erasmus Mundus Fellowship project fully funded by the European Union. He had carried out part of the research work at the Warsaw University of Technology, Poland. He has completed postdoc research at the prestigious Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay. He has published a good number of papers in the reputed journals and conferences. He has been associated with many society and chapters in India. He is working on some sponsored research project funded by CRB, GOI, ICSSR, and SVNIT Surat. His major research interests are incremental forming, uniaxial and biaxial cruciform stress strain field, distal image correlation, optimization of manufacturing process, and finite element studies in manufacturing, etc. His rich academic research and international exposure make him an ideal expert to deliver today's session on research proposal writing. So, we are truly honored by your gracious presence and sincerely thank you for accepting our invitation at such a short notice. May I now request you to kindly deliver your expert lecture on research grant proposal writing. Over to you, sir.
Yes, am I audible to you, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yes, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
My screen is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I make the full screen. Okay. Yes, now it's visible to you, right?
Yes, sir, right.
Yeah, and my voice is also very well audible, so no problem.
Very, very audible, sir. Very clear and very audible.
Okay, right. Okay. Now, thank you for inviting me for such a outstanding your workshop, 2 days workshop of research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publication. Actually, if we see human being, we have 4 pillars, right? One is physical fitness, one is mental fitness, emotional fitness, and spiritual fitness. So we have 4 pillars like a four-wheeler car. So these are 4 wheels. So similarly, your topic is also, it's like a three wheel. First wheel is research methodology. Second wheel is scientific writing, and third wheel is scholarly publication. Unless and until you know the scientific research methodology, you cannot go for writing part. And once you do not know writing part, you cannot go for scholarly publications. So the topic is very interesting, one dependent on each other, right? And today my topic is on research grant proposal writing. Okay, so where it stands for? It stands for in between the scientific writing and scholarly publications. Once you write some research grant proposal, then definitely you will have scholarly publications. Scholarly publications is output of your research grant, right? Wherever you write. So I will discuss more in brief how to write the proposal and how different proposal types are, that I will discuss. I have very short time of 1 hour, so I have to complete all these things with justifying all my slides. And there should be some takeaway for you after this lecture also. 1 minute. Can I change my slide? Okay, 1 minute. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now it's possible. Now just I introduce myself. SVNIT is a part of Heritage Network. Heritage Network is a India-Europe network where there are 15 European universities and some Indian universities taken part in this network, and we have very good tie-up with majority of the institute in the we have tie-up with the various top universities in the Europe. Okay, so the name is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. You know that Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is a very big personality in the India, and he also named as Iron Man of India. So with this name, our institute is named upon after establishment of our NIT Surat. It was first REC Surat, and later it becomes NIT with the NIT Act. This is my institute with the campus of it established in 1961. The old people always remember institute as SVRCET, Sardar Vallabhbhai Regional Engineering, Regional College of Engineering and Technology. Now 2002 it was upgraded to SVNIT. It's a NIT Surat located in Gujarat state. And after that, it was 2007, it is declared with a national importance institute. The campus is approximately 250-acre campus. We have around 11 BTech programs, 21 MTech programs, 3 integrated MSc program, 1 integrated BTech MTech program. We have student strength more. It was a student strength presently now approximately 7,000 students. Including 4,000 plus in UG, 656 in PG, 933 is a PhD programs. So this is just 2 slides for my introduction. And now we move slowly towards the my research output so far. It's a research grant. I have around 97 lakhs. Number of international papers 28. This is of course SCI indexed journals, very reputed Q1 and Q2 only. Number of book chapter 6, H1, H index is 11, Scopus citation 356, number of PhD supervised 2, and number of students ongoing 7. So we will talk this topic, but we should know that research budget are shrinking everywhere. And so just wait. Here I want to tell you why we want to study about this topic. First is the research budgets are shrinking everywhere. Where you go to many universities, you see that initially, you know how much money the government of India. Let us talk about Indian government. How much money we are spending on R&D? So it's nearly 0.6% of our GDP. So it's very very less budget we are spending on R&D. So this is all about the income tax money. We pay the income tax money, and that money government is utilizing in different sector, including one is R&D. Okay, so how many departments? There are several departments. Okay, Department of Earth Science, Department of Heavy Machinery, Department of Education, Department of Ayurveda, like Ministry of Ayurveda, Ayush Ministry, Ministry of Biotechnology. So everywhere it is, segregated small crores of amount. Then that's what I say. The research budgets are shrinking everywhere. Researchers are going to force to seek external funding. We have limited funding from the institute. We have to seek the external funding to propel our research. But writing a good research proposal is not easy. Writing a very good research proposal are not easy. Long time I wrote one professor, and it was one international call, and it was my assumption that I will write the proposal within a period of 1 month. When I wrote the proposal after the call was open, the deadline is of 1 month. Then the professor replied me that Dr. Mule is okay, you are interested, but the timeline is only for 1 month. I said, call is open yesterday only. He said, no, 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 no. In order to write a good proposal, we should give ample amount of time. So better you apply to next year. So that was I say, the writing a good proposal require a time. It's not easy. We need to spend a lot of time. We have to think. We have to think much, and then we have to write the proposal. Then to help you gain insight into the way decision makers assess and evaluate the research proposal. Okay, so we always write a proposal. We do not know that this proposal is correct or there are some still improvements are needed. So it is always a good practice to ask their opinions from your peers, that how you can improve the proposal. Understand? Next is grant. We will learn some basics. The grants are sum of money awarded to finance particular activities and not to paid back. Okay. It is important to understand the goals of the funding bodies and their grant programs. Decisions are made on the applicant's ability to fit the proposed research activities to the interest of the funding body. This is very important. Suppose your funding body is DRDO. Then what DRDO want? DRDO want their materials to be tested in your laboratory. They will give you material also. So their intention is to test some of the material which are used in the defense sector in your laboratory. Is it okay? You said no, no, no. So first you have to understand what is a requirement of the funding agency. So once the funding agency requirement is known, then you make your proposal accordingly, right? Then what are the different opportunities are there? What are the different funding agencies, funding opportunities? You know, initially it was SERB, Science and Engineering Research Board. Recently that SERB is renamed, and modified version of SERB is ANRF, Anusandhan National Research Foundation. Apart from this, there are several bodies, not limited to these only what I have shown. There are DRDO, there are ISRO, Department of Atomic Energy, BRNS, Ministry of Mines, DST, DBT, CSIR, and many other. What many others? There are ISRO funding. ISRO has releasing ISRO basket every year. So ISRO funding, ISRO sometimes release the basket 2 times also in a year. ISRO basket. Then what are the other funding, you know? There are some state government funding is also there. For example, in Gujarat there is a DST wing, which is called GUJCOS, Gujarat Science and Technology Board. So they also give funding for the state government. Okay. There are several other bodies also. For example, you know that Ministry of Education, under that there are some programs of Indian Knowledge System. So under the wing of Indian Knowledge System, they also having some funding opportunities. So what you have to do is you have to see all these websites and their announcement of the funding. So obviously, if your work is related to biotechnology, you go to DBT fund. It's very easy. If you are more towards scientific writing, you go for CSIR. You know, science background. So physics, chemistry, mathematics. You will have more funding in CSIR. Suppose you are engineering background, better to go for DST. Suppose someone is working on minerals, mines. Okay, some say for example, some extraction of the steel or steel processing, go for Ministry of Mines. Even Ministry of Steel, you know, Ministry of Steel, they are also having funding. So all this funding will be there on their website. It is mandate to them that they have to, you know, advertise those funding opportunities on their website. So what are the steps to be taken before beginning to prepare the grant proposal? Consider the following. हमें क्या करना है ग्रांट प्रपोजल मिलने से पहले? तो these are the few steps. First, rule number 1, believe that someone wants to give you money. आपको ये बिलीव करना है कि कोई आपको पैसे देने वाला है रिसर्च करने के लिए. Second, consider long-term goal of your institution. Okay. Third, start with the end in mind, top-down approach. You must know what will be your objectives. Many a times in the proposal itself, they ask you what kind of your objectives. What are your objectives? One objective is, okay, you have some objectives, you will achieve them. So after achieving those objectives, what are you going to do? Is there any startup in your mind, or do you have any patents? Are you planning for any patents? Are you planning for research articles, or are you looking for some entrepreneurship development out of these proposals? Is it so? You know that Zepto, Zepto is a startup. They give the delivery very fast. And Zepto, the meaning of Zepto, it's a smallest unit of time. Okay. It's 10 raised to minus 22, if I'm not wrong. So 10 raised to minus 22 second. So it means that it's a very fast delivery. So Zepto name with this, and many startup you can see Blinkit, or these are all startup. So many say, suppose if you are developing some bioimplant, okay. So are these bioimplants will be eventually starting any product? If yes, then the funder will be very happy. If you write in a proposal that I am going to start some kind of entrepreneurship development, because you know that the country like India, where unemployment rate is very high. If you go to the countryside areas, many young people have no jobs, and they are coming to the city area and finding some job with the small salary. Okay, so our major population in the rural part of India, and where we want to create employments. So if you create more and more entrepreneurship through your research proposal, it's really a very good choice if you start with such employment opportunity from your proposal. So that's what I say, that what are your long-term goals that are important while writing a proposal? Identify yourself and your strength. Suppose, for example, if your strength is additive manufacturing, you are preparing some very good 3D kind of shapes. Okay. And in the suppose if your proposal you are writing on electrochemical etching, for example, you are doing something, some technology related to electrochemical etching. Now your strength is additive manufacturing. You are writing a proposal on electrochemical etching. It's not justified, right? It's not justified. For example, you are working on some additive manufacturing. One day the call comes from DBT, and you are writing proposal on onco surgery, cancer surgery. So it's completely not matching to your background. So that's what I say. Your background is important while writing a proposal, because they will see that what backgrounds you are coming upon and what your proposals are there. Is it mismatch? Yes. If it is matched, then they will review proposals. Sometimes what happens is, at the initial screening itself, the proposal is getting rejected. Okay, so we have to create, you have to see this kind of thing. Very first screening point of view, you have to see this. Create a comprehensive plan, not just a proposal, what you wish to achieve. You should have comprehensive plan, detailed plan in your proposal. What you have to do homework before writing a proposal? Research prospective funding bodies. What are the prospective funding bodies? Okay, then target funding sources that are interested in your organization and program. So you have to gather information. So details the grant available, how to apply for them. For example, if you are applying to some grant in ISRO, okay, then you have to read complete information from A to Z about this grant. Don't miss any paragraph. You take you read everything, take a notes, and then see that what are the requirements, how to apply that, and then they will tell you what are the members of the committee? Sometimes they will declare the name members of the committee for different programs. Say, for example, there are some tracks, track number 1, track number 2, track number 3. You see the profiles of what are the members of the track number 1 of the research proposal, track number 2, track number 3, and so on. Then you have to see what are the current trends. Example, if you are writing a proposal, maybe a very old kind of trend. What are the old kind of trend? For example, you are now writing a proposal which is related to EDM, so electro discharge machining. Okay, so for example, electro discharge machining is now very obsolete. No, very new techniques are coming up, and now if you write a proposal on, say, 4D printing, okay, industry 5.0, okay, then if you write a proposal on IoT, okay, if you write a proposal on sensor technology, okay, if you write a proposal on computer integrated manufacturing, okay, so these kind of current trends, the acceptance of the proposal is very high. If you go to very traditional technique, if you which is well known, so difficulty to get the proposal sanction. Okay, and you have to always say that what are the current limitations and restrictions. Okay, then what are the subject area that are awarded funding recently. Okay, that you have to see. Sometimes it is very important to know. That there is one PRISM. There are some ACRB PRISM was the website. In that website, they inform about the proposal which are already been sanctioned. Okay, sanction proposal. So you have to see what are the strength of the sanction proposal and what they want from the proposal. What are the future plan of the funder? What are the future plans of the funder? For example, if you are writing a proposal for AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education, providing you some funding for say MODROP funding or any other funding. So AICTE, I have seen some proposal. They will declare what are the different keywords. What different areas from mechanical engineering, what different areas from chemical engineering, what different area from computer science, what different area from physics, chemistry, mathematics, journalism, okay, management. So they declare. So you have to see the proposal should fit into the future plans or say key areas of the funder. Then what are the decision makers and assessors? Okay. What are the decision making criteria? And you have to see how they will judge your proposal, because you are writing proposal. On the other side of your table, they are assessing the proposal. So you should know that how they will assess. So what you have to write, and always follow the template. If the template is provided, don't deviate from the template. Sometimes they say that the CV is in our form only. So you have to create your CV, curriculum vitae, in such a way that the template given by the funder. If your template is in your template, don't go through it. Prepare the template accordingly suggested by them. Okay. What are the review process do they follow? Try to understand how review processes they do they follow. Okay. Many a times, and always see that AI plagiarism should not be there in your proposal, because many a times the proposal gets straight away rejected because you might have some AI content into it. Sometimes it's a grammar check. Okay, grammar check, AI content, this should be avoided as much as possible. Next, seek answers to the following questions. What are the deadlines for submission? Many times I've seen some people, they wait for the deadline. I met one person recently, and he was submitted some proposal at it was a 5 p.m. deadline, and he submitted the proposal at 4:55 p.m. So you tell me, suppose by some mistake, if he cannot submit the proposal, all the efforts what he made get wasted. Therefore, and sometimes what happens is, many a times all the people using the same website, then that URL get overburdened, overcrowded, and you cannot access that URL for a particular time. You know that when you are booking a railway at for Tatkal ticket, and how that this IRCTC, it keep on going. You don't get a page, you don't get a page. So that's how happening when you apply for the proposal and at the very last 1 hour. So it's good luck if you submit the proposal before the deadline. So you have to always take care of the deadline. How long the process take? Many times there are several steps into the proposal. Okay, so it takes several time for writing a proposal. What is the proper way to approach them? That's what I say. If you're writing a proposal, there should be an approach proper way. Sometimes not many times, you need a declaration from the institute. Okay, so take declaration from the institute right from the beginning. Okay, sometimes in some proposals you need a industry sponsorship letter. So get that proposal within the time. Okay, follow the template, strictly follow timeline. Okay, and always write the proposal as per the steps given in the proposal. Suppose in the proposal some points are given. First, introduction. Second, national status. Third, international status. 4 objectives. 5th, methodology. And next is timeline chart. So you have to strictly write accordingly. Many times one mistake I have observed, that suppose it is mentioned that 1000 words. So people keep on writing 2000 words. It's not a good habit. If you write 2000 words, it does not mean that you will win the proposal. The 1000 words should be such that it should be like a crispy. Your content should be crispy. Okay, and it should easy to digest. Who will be reading it? Don't use very complicated English. We are not Britishers. Our mother tongue is, my mother tongue is Marathi, Gujarati, Punjabi, Hindi. Our mother tongue. Okay, English is a foreign language to us. Many times when you write very complicated phrases, it's difficult to read, even for the evaluator. And he is least important in very complicated words. So try to avoid complicated phrases, complicated English, and try to make English as simple as you can. So simplicity only a key to win the proposal. How many people apply each year and what percentage get grants? So this is very important. Suppose recently there was one proposal in the Anusandhan National Research Foundation, that is ARG, and second one is a Matrix. So you know that ARG, many people are applying, but there is one other fund called Matrix. Matrix means you will get 5 lakhs rupees for 1 year, maximum for 5 years. Okay, and you will get some fund for international travel, for presenting your work in the international level. So if you see, many people applying to ARG and less people applying to Matrix. Okay, comparatively. So you should know how many people are applying each year. Okay, and what percentage get grants. That is why it is important, because if you know this, you will write a proposal very meticulously. Okay. Other side, I will tell you. If you see the proposals in the ISRO, you have to first contact the scientist. Then scientist will tell you, sir, you write the proposal. Presently, no one with me who is writing a proposal. If you are interested, you please submit a short proposal to me. I will get it clear from my side, from my office. Once it is clear, you write a detailed proposal. So there is no other competition for particular topic. Okay, but some grants, for example, I have to write the proposal at my own. There are several other people are also writing. So in that competition is very high. So you should know that how many people applying each year and how many percentage of getting a grants. Many times the getting a grants not more than 10%. It's very competitive. So 100 people are applying, only 10 people get the grants. Most answers can be found on the funding body website, research guide, annual reports, and the future plans. Okay, so you will get all answers. You have to search all these answers on their website or some reports, bulletin, so on. Funding bodies look for a good researcher. Always remember. How they know that good researcher? Again, good number of citations, good number of papers, your background, your curriculum vitae that shows you are a good researcher on particular field. Think of them as potential investor in you and your ideas, because they are investing on you. They are thinking that you are such a person that if they invest on you, your investment will not go when, but you will give a fruitful output. This is how they have to think. You must sell your idea. Be enthusiastic about the work. You have to sell your idea, right? In the objectives. Why should they give you grant? Why should they give you grant? See it from the funder point of view. So suppose you are writing a proposal. See that you are now reading your own proposal. Can he or she give you a grant by reading your proposal? You think of this. So you are on this side of table, be on other side of table and think whether will he or she give you a grant by reading this proposal. Remember, you are not begging. You always remember, you are not begging. You are asking for a grant based on you have some idea, you must have to sell it. Okay, we are not asking the money by begging. Okay, you have ideas, they have money. That's it. You have ideas, they have money. That's it. It's about selling of an idea for a fruitful output. You and your funders are both professionals coming together for specific purpose. You and the funder may not be only government institution. As I said, there are funders from private institution also. Some industries, they are also funding you. So funders, they have funds and you have idea. So you are coming with some contract, you are coming with some MOU for specific purpose of specific research. Get to know relevant people in the funding body. Get help of finance office on matters related to staff, travel, cost, overhead. You know that staff cost, there are staff cost. So when you recruit someone, say for example, junior research fellow, senior research fellow, or office attendant, or junior assistant, senior assistant, research associate, senior research associate. Suppose you have to travel for your research, so there should be some money on travel. There should be some money on overhead also. Overhead means you are using electricity, water. Okay, you are using some some space their institute is providing. So you have to offer some money to your office also. That is based on, again, sometimes it is a 5 to 10% overhead amount from the total cost of your project. Seek professional advice on confidentiality, possible restrictions of publication, liability disputes, and etc. On confidentiality, professional advice on confidentiality. Your idea should be confidential, and this is a very debatable topic, that it is necessary to have your idea confidential. Okay. Possible restrictions on publication. Sometimes some funding agency may have restrictions on publication. You have to know. Suppose you are working for some industry, say ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel. You are doing some joint project with AMNS. Is it have any restriction on publication? Suppose you are working with some defense project. Do you have some research restriction on publication? That you should know. What are your liabilities? For example, if you get some project from DRDO, they have given you some material of, say, they have given some material of 50 kg. Once test is completed, you have to return back those materials. So this is the liability. You are liable for certain things. So liability. Always remember, your case will be read by 1 or 2 experts in your field, but others in the judgment panel won't be expert. You must write for benefit too. What is the meaning? Your case will be read by 1 or 2 experts in your field, but others in the judgment panel won't be expert. Okay. Suppose you are writing a proposal in mechanical engineering. Your reviewers may be 1 or 2 mechanical engineers. Other is from, say, social sciences or some, the social science person. So he will see that what is the benefit for society. So always you should have some angle of societal benefits out of your research. General benefits, how you minimize the cost, sustainability, how is there any energy saving, is there any material saving, is there any saving of the money, man, material, machine, anything is going to save. So you have to write something relevant to the nation, benefit of the country, okay, or benefit of say industry. So it does not be that benefit only with your topic. There are some benefit with the society, benefit with the nation, that you also you have to mention few lines. Ask a lot of people help to improve your proposal. You may ask, you have to find your people to improve your proposal. Make sure the first page act a short standalone summary of your entire proposal. Wherever you go, they will ask you the summary of your proposal. So your summary should be such a way that the reader should be very understood what exactly in your proposal is. You should have summary of your entire proposal. Okay. Next is, what are your objective of the proposal? Objectives should be very clear. If you have 3 objectives, you should have very clear objectives. What are your objectives? Objectives such a way that it gives a clear direction of your steps taken from step number 1 to last step. Okay. What will be the outcomes? So many times I see in the proposal, they are writing outcomes is papers, articles, patents. No. Suppose how many people trained. So for example, you have trained several BTech students, you have trained several MTech students, you have trained some PhD students, you have trained some outsourcing staff. Okay. So if suppose you will conduct some training for school children, you are giving training for the needy. Suppose some of the private institution don't have very good facilities of research. If you arrange 1-day seminar based on your research outcome, this is also research outcome, na? So many a times research outcome is not limited to papers, article, patents or conferences. That is your outcome. But what is the outcome for the society? You have to showcase. You arrange some industry tour, okay, based on your research, if you're industry related project, or you call some nearby schools to your institution and show them what are the project outcomes. These are some real outcomes of your research. Does the proposal address a well-documented problem? You have to ask question to yourself, whether your problem is well formulated. Yes or not? If yes, how? Your proposal is well formulated. Is a research proposal just a routine application of a known technique or something else? Because it should not be a routine application. Always the research proposal should say out of box, thinking of something out of box, something which is not known. You know that what is research? Research is something which do not know or understand. You have to see which never been tried before, right? Suppose I'm working on some metal forming techniques. One of the researcher, his name is Kuntal Manji from NIT Patna. What he had no? He had taken one metal plate, another metal plate, in between he has polypropylene material, and he had some say adhesive. ओके उसने क्या किया, एक एल्यूमिनियम का प्लेट लिया, दूसरा एल्यूमिनियम का प्लेट लिया और बीच में पॉलीप्रोपिलीन का प्लेट लिया. सबका प्लेट का थिकनेस 0.5 mm था और उसने क्या किया, एडेसिव लगा के दोनों प्लेट चिपका दिए. अब ये क्या हो गया, सैंडविच हो गया. जो हम घर में सैंडविच खाते हैं ना, उस टाइप का सैंडविच स्ट्रक्चर हो गया. इससे क्या हुआ, क्या हुआ, उसकी प्रॉपर्टी बेहतर हुई। किससे बेहतर हुई? पॉलीप्रोपिलीन एंड एल्यूमिनियम एक दूसरे को चिपक गए, अब ये एक बॉन्ड हो गया। अब ये जो बना, ये बना सैंडविच मटेरियल। अब इस सैंडविच मटेरियल के कई सारे एप्लीकेशन है। तो आप समझोगे कि जैसे आपने सैंडविच मटेरियल बना दिया तो ये कंपोजिट बन गया। अब इसके कई सारे एप्लीकेशन है, तो एक विंडो खुल गई आपकी रिसर्च के लिए। पहले ये जो एल्यूमिनियम है इसके ऊपर काफी रिसर्च हो चुका है, पॉलीप्रोपिलीन है इसके ऊपर भी काफी रिसर्च हो चुका है, लेकिन इन दोनों को मिला के जब सैंडविच स्ट्रक्चर बना रहे हैं कोई रिसर्च नहीं हुआ है। So you have to formulate such a problem that it should be away from routine application or routine technique. You understand? It is important problem whose solution has some useful effect. अब इसमें useful effect क्या हुआ? जब आपने सैंडविच बनाया
Participants, please stay connected. We are contacting Dr. Amrut sir. Maybe there is some technical problem.
Dear participants, we had a conversation with the speaker. He is joining in a couple of minutes. Please stay connected.
Yes, sir. We can see the screen now, sir. Major criteria, questions to be answered. Sir, kindly unmute your mic, sir.
you have to, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You are
Yes.
audible.
So yeah, so this question you have to answer. What are the objective of the project? What will be the outcomes? Does the project address well-formulated problem? Is the research problem or just a routine application of known technique? Is it important problem? What solution will have useful effect? Is special funding necessary to solve the problem or to solve it quickly enough? Just I declare the last topic. Is the special funding necessary to solve the problem or to solve it quickly enough? अभी देखिए मैं स्टॉक वेरिफिकेशन के लिए मैथमेटिक्स डिपार्टमेंट गया था। तब मैंने हमें ये करना होता है कि क्या क्या वहां पे फैसिलिटीज है, वहां पे क्या है। तो मैंने वो जो हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट थे उन्होंने मुझे एक शीट दिया और बोला सर ये आइटम हमारे पास है, आप चाहे तो चेक कर लो। तो मैंने जनरली मैं मैकेनिकल डिपार्टमेंट से था, तो मैंने देखा वो शीट। उसमें क्या था पता है? एयर कंडीशनर, सेकंड था एसी, थर्ड था कूलर, फोर्थ था प्रोजेक्टर, 5 था कंप्यूटर, छठवां था वर्क स्टेशन, 7वां था मैटलैब, 8वां था ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम। ऐसी ही कुछ चीजें थी। और एसी के अलग अलग टाइप, हिताची का एसी, फिर ये लॉयड का एसी, फिर एलजी का एसी। वहां पे कुछ था ही नहीं जो मशीनरी थी। यूजुअली जो केमिस्ट्री बैकग्राउंड से है, जो मैकेनिकल सिविल, जिनको बहुत सारी मशीनरी चाहिए, उनको मुझे ऐसा लगा अरे मैं कहा गया कि यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं है। तो मुझे ऐसा बताया गया कि जो भी हम काम करते हैं पूरा कंप्यूटर पे ही करते हैं, तो वी डोंट नीड एनीथिंग एल्स। तो आप देखिए, तो फिर वो फंडिंग जब अप्लाई करते हैं तो उनके लिए फंडिंग इतनी जरूरत नहीं पड़ती। सो फॉर एग्जांपल इफ समवन इज वर्किंग इन सिविल इंजीनियरिंग, उसको यदि हैमर लेना है कंप्रेशन टेस्ट करने के लिए, तो या मैकेनिकल में कोई फोर्जिंग के लिए प्रेस लेनी है, तो फोर्जिंग की प्रेस है करोड़ों रुपए में। ओके, तो वो 1 करोड़ का प्रेस ही है, आप समझिए। अब फॉर एग्जांपल कोई मैथमेटिक्स में काम कर रहा है तो उनको जरूरत नहीं है, उन्होंने एक वर्क स्टेशन ले लिया 5 लाख रुपीज का, इज इनफ, उनका काम चलता रहेगा। बट इट डज नॉट मीन कि उनको उतनी करोड़ों की फंडिंग मे बी नॉट रिक्वायर्ड। बट फॉर एग्जांपल द ब्रांचेस वेयर देयर आर इक्विपमेंट्स विच आर वेरी कॉस्टली, तो वहां पे फंडिंग जो यदि 5 लाख रुपए फंडिंग यदि मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में है तो इट इज वेरी लेस। केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग में है तो भी कम है, सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में है फिर भी कम है। इट सो फंडिंग इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन योर प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट। So it suppose someone is working on computer engineering or some algorithms, he or she require supercomputing facility or say workstation or maybe some softwares, but the investment is not that huge. Suppose you are working on some specific problem, 30 lakh का equipment ही है, so then project cost will be very high. You understood my point? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So major criteria: do the proposal have good idea which is base of their work? Does the proposal explain clearly that work will be done? Is there any evidence that proposal know about relevant work and others have done? Do the proposals have good track record both of doing good research and publishing it? Okay, suppose you know that if you are very good researcher, your proposal is very good. Then suppose your proposal is not good, but you are very good researcher. So 1 plus 0 is 1. If you are not a good researcher, but your proposal is very good, 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. If your profile is also not good, past record, and your proposal is also not good, so 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. For example, your proposal is very good, your background is very good. So 1 plus 1 equal to 11. It's not 2. Okay, so the good proposal along with good track record, the chances of getting proposal is very high. So the proposal have good track record both of doing good research and publishing it. Okay, and one more thing, publication is essential to get a next grant. I still remember I had one project with the DST. I completed it. After DST, they give some time to you that still you complete your proposal. So your window will be live. Suppose any publication you can add. You go to their ANRF website and you add the proposal under your umbrella that this is the project sanctioned to you and these are some publication under this project. These are some patents under this project, funded project, you can write. And always remember, whenever you get some publication, always acknowledge the funding agency. If you don't acknowledge the funding agency many times don't accept your publication. Okay, so you have to acknowledge the funding agency because they have funded you money to do some research. What are the implications for policy and practice? How will they take up? So suppose you are doing some animal research, so suppose you do some environmental research, जहां पे आप ऐसा कुछ काम कर रहे हो जहां पे ट्री को तोड़ना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे एनिमल को कुछ ड्रग्स देने पड़ेंगे, तो उस टाइप का यदि आप कोई रिसर्च कर रहे हो, देन यू हैव टू राइट implications of your research on animal, on research, on environment, that you have to write. Okay. Secondary criteria, an applicant with existing funding may be favored due to evidence of good track record. यदि आपके पास ऑलरेडी फंडिंग है तो चांसेस है कि आपको एक और प्रोजेक्ट मिले बिकॉज आपका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड अच्छा है. Also priority will given to new research in the field. some जैसे स्टार्टअप रिसर्च ग्रांट होती है वो न्यू रिसर्चर के लिए है. फॉर एग्जांपल आप सर्विस में हो और फर्स्ट 2 years में आप अप्लाई कर रहे हो, तो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन आल्सो सी दैट हु आर ऑल न्यू एंट्रेंट्स यंग रिसर्चर should apply for new startup research grant or young researcher awards, so on and so forth. Funder generally prefer to offer reasonable balance of support of different research areas. अभी जो ANRF का कॉल आया था उसमें ऐसा लिखा था कि न्यू इमर्जिंग इंस्टीट्यूशन जो है जिनकी NRF रैंक कम है उनको हम प्रमोट करेंगे रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट देने के लिए. तो आप देखिए कि यदि आपके पास ऐसे कुछ है जो सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं डिफरेंट रिसर्च एरियाज के लिए, तो रिसर्च एरियाज मतलब डिफरेंट पिलर्स है ना, हमारे इंजीनियरिंग टेक्नोलॉजी में भी काफी सारे पिलर्स है, राइट. केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग, मटेरियल साइंस, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स एंड कम्युनिकेशन, कंप्यूटर साइंस, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग. सो फंडिंग क्या करती है कि इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का हमेशा सोचते हैं. दे विल आल्सो सी रीजनल डाइवर्सिटी. ऐसा नहीं कि सारे प्रोजेक्ट कर्नाटक में दे दिए, सारे उत्तर प्रदेश में दे दिए, सारे गुजरात में दे दिए, नहीं. दे विल आल्सो सी रीजनल डाइवर्सिटी. They will also see gender diversity, female, male. They also see all these things before because उनको भी कहीं ना कहीं present करना है. तो ये all these things comes into picture. Sometimes some calls are only for northeast regions, अरुणाचल प्रदेश, मिजोरम, मणिपुर. यदि वहां से कुछ प्रोजेक्ट आ रहे हैं तो they are preferred because वहां पे भी टेक्नोलॉजिकल डेवलपमेंट होनी चाहिए. ऐसे भी कई सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स आते हैं. Evidence of industrial interest in the proposal and its potential for future exploitation will count in favor. Sometimes the proposals say that the industrial interest is required. Many a times even industry will not give you money, but some industrial partner is there. In that case, your proposal will count more positively because industry is interested. Many times industry fund also. Suppose your project fund is 80%, industry will sponsor 20%. So in that case, the chances of selecting a proposal is very high because industry is ready for funding your. For that, one should have very good industry connect. It is not clear which research questions are being addressed by the proposal. These are shortcomings, means problems in the proposal. If it is not clear for the evaluator, what are the आपके प्रपोजल में क्या रिसर्च क्वेश्चंस है, ये यदि नहीं समझ पा रहा है तो दिस इज द फंडामेंटल मिस्टेक इन द प्रपोजल. Second, the questions being addressed are ill-formed. Suppose you have some objectives, but how you can fulfill those objectives that are not clearly described, then it is a shortcoming in your proposal. Third shortcoming, it is not clear why the question is worth addressing. आपको पता ही नहीं है कि आपको क्यों करना है. मैं इसके लिए एक एग्जांपल देता हूं. मैं IIT मद्रास में गया था और वहां पे एक मीटिंग चल रही थी कि रिसर्च प्रोग्रेस कितना हुआ है सारे प्रिंसिपल इन्वेस्टिगेटर का. तो एक था, उनको पूछा गया कि आप फ्रिक्शन स्टर वेल्डिंग कर रहे हो तो आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव क्या है. तो उन्होंने बताया कि जो फ्रिक्शन स्टर वेल्डिंग होती है तो वहां पे एक छोटा सा होल होता है, वो होल ना हो इसलिए हम रिसर्च कर रहे हैं. तो जो एग्जामिनर थे उन्होंने ऐसा बोला, ठीक है वो होल हो रहा है ना, वहां से प्लेट को काट दो, बाकी की प्लेट को इस्तेमाल करो. तो वो स्टूडेंट हंसने लगा, तो बोला सर हाँ ऐसा भी हो सकता है। तो आप समझिए यदि इतना सिंपल टेक्निक है कि भाई आप वो जो एक होल वहां पे क्रिएट हो रहा है, उस होल को यदि आप वायर कट से, लेजर कट से कट कर देते हो, तो आपका बाकी का जो रिमेनिंग प्लेट है, यू कैन यूज इट वेर एवर यू कैन यूज फॉर। अब उस पर्टिकुलर होल ना होने के लिए आप रिसर्च कर रहे हो, तो दैट इज रॉन्ग। तो हमें यह समझना चाहिए कि हम रिसर्च क्यों कर रहे हैं। यदि ये रियली जो रिसर्च कर रहे हैं ये रियली कुछ काम का है या नहीं, यदि है तो कैसे है, उससे क्या बेनिफिट होने वाला है। क्योंकि कोई भी रिव्यूअर होना वो यही देखता है व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स, व्हाट आर एप्लीकेशंस, व्हाट आर एनर्जी सेविंग, व्हाट इज सस्टेनेबिलिटी प्रैक्टिसेस, व्हाट इज कॉस्ट सेविंग, व्हाट इज मटेरियल सेविंग, मैन मटेरियल मशीन में कुछ सेविंग हो रही है, या आप ऐसे कोई टेक्निक यूज कर रहे हो जिसमें कि जो एफर्ट कम लगेंगे, पावर कम इस्तेमाल होगी। तो ये सारी चीजें काफी बेनिफिट करती है। द प्रपोजल इज जस्ट अ रूटीन एप्लीकेशन ऑफ द नोन टेक्निक। यदि ऐसा कुछ है, ये रूटीन एप्लीकेशन है, तो रूटीन एप्लीकेशन कैन नॉट बी अ रिसर्च। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इसका रूटीन एप्लीकेशन का मैं एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, प्रेस टूल डिजाइन करना है। अब प्रेस टूल डिजाइन करना है तो इसके सारे फॉर्मुलेज है। ओके, यदि शीट मेटल इसके साइज का है तो ये साइज का, तो सो दीज आर एम्पिरिकल रिलेशंस, यू नो। ये है तो ऐसा करना है, ये है तो ऐसा करना है, ये इसके थंब रूल्स है। यू नो, यू गो टू एनी प्रेस टूल डिजाइन बुक, आपको मिल जाएगा। तो यदि ऐसा आप काम कर रहे हो तो इट इज नॉट रिसर्च। ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल, आप कोई एक मटेरियल है, उसमें होल है, उसका कोई स्टैटिक एनालिसिस कर रहे हो, तो इट्स नॉट रिसर्च, राइट? इट्स अ रूटीन वर्क। सो आप जो हमेशा करते हो, फॉर एग्जांपल आप कुछ लेबोरेटरी एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हो, इट्स नॉट रिसर्च। आप कोई ऑयल ले लिया है, आप उस ऑयल की विस्कोसिटी मेजर कर रहे हो, इट कैनॉट बी रिसर्च। बट हाँ, उस ऑयल में आप कोई नैनो पार्टिकल्स ऐड करते हो, अभी आप उसका फ्रिक्शनल परफॉर्मेंस चेक कर रहे हो, अब आप उसकी विस्कोसिटी चेक कर रहे हो, अब आप चेक कर रहे हो कि उस जो आप 20% यदि नैनो पार्टिकल डाल रहे हो, 30% डाल रहे हो, तो उसकी विस्कोसिटी पे क्या परिणाम हो रहा है, वियर एंड टियर में क्या बदलाव हो रहा है। दिस इज अ रिसर्च। यू अंडरस्टैंड? रूटीन एप्लीकेशन कैनॉट बी अ रिसर्च। Industry ought to be doing it instead. Okay. There is no evidence that proposal will succeed where others have failed. Okay. So this is also shortcoming. No evidence that proposal will succeed where, suppose सब लोग फेल हो गए, अब प्रपोजल है वो सक्सीड करेगा, इसका कोई आपको एविडेंस देना पड़ेगा, कोई प्रमाण देना पड़ेगा। हाउ आई एम, जैसे मान लो कि श्री राम और सीता मैया की जब शादी हुई थी, तो जो राम जी जो थे, उन्होंने माला सीता मैया ने डाली थी कि उन्होंने कुछ पराक्रम करके दिखाया था। तब आप यहाँ पे जब आप कोई इन्वेस्ट एज अ आप प्रपोज कर रहे हो, तो यू शुड हैव साउंड एविडेंस कि मैं ये कर सकता हूं, मैं कर सकता हूं, मैं ये मतलब हाउ आई एम बेनिफिट to particular topic that you have to showcase, and that need to be highlighted in your proposal. Many times you don't highlight yourself, that how you are fruitful for this particular topic. That is very shortcoming. So you must have to add your value into your proposal. A new idea is claimed but sufficient technical details are given. Okay, technical details should be there. The proposal seems unaware of related research. Okay, द प्रपोजल रिसर्च हैव ऑलरेडी बीन डन। मेनी टाइम्स ऐसा होता है कि रिसर्च हो चुका है, आप फिर उसको प्रपोज कर रहे हो। तो उस टाइप के यदि लैक्यूनास आपके प्रपोजल में है, देन देयर इज एक्सेप्टेंस इज लेस। आई एम वेरी क्लोज टू माय लास्ट टॉपिक। द प्रपोजल इज बैडली प्रेजेंटेड और इनकम्प्रेहेंसिव। The proposal seems to be attempting too much for the funding requested and time scale envisaged. आपको टाइमलाइन देखना है। सपोज प्रपोजल ऑफ 3 years, the objectives are 3. If proposal of 5 years, objectives are 5. If you are proposing 5 objectives in 3 years, it's good, but is it really justified? Suppose your project cost is 1 crore, suppose 1 crore project, your equipment is 80 lakhs, then it shows that you don't have any equipment with you. You are asking equipment from project only, then it is difficult. Something you should have already. And many times I will tell you that the proposal should have some prior experiment, some prior readings, some prior study already been done, and that has to be replicated in your proposal. The proposal is too expensive for the probable gain. Many times the services you can outsource. For example, आपको DNA test करनी है, तो DNA test के लिए equipment क्यों खरीदने का? DNA test you go to some laboratory and do it. So don't ask for some equipment if it is very costly. Let buy the services from others. Take the services from other service industry. The proposal institution should be funding it. Technology readiness level, they will ask you TRL level. TRL 1 means very fundamental research, and TRL 9 is you are implementing that research into real-time development, entrepreneurship development. That is TRL 9. Essential content, statement of the problem, summary, statement on which new idea of the project, indicate the extent of the research built by others. Certain cases, assurance you are aware of existing work in the field of despite no exhaustive literature review being available. Okay, so what methods you are going to apply, that you must know. Are the chosen methods sufficiently rigorous to produce clear answers? That you must know. What are the timetable? It must be realistic. Okay, you must have to add timetable. And ethical aspect. Your proposal should have ethical consideration. Ethical practices means you don't use any AI plagiarism. You don't use any the content which are copy pasted from different sources on google.com. Okay, and evaluation, how you can measure your success of your project. Distinguish between monitoring and evaluation. Monitoring part of project management, and evaluation of forming assessment of the outcome of the project. Novelty, methodology, impact, these are important. What are the reasons of the proposal rejection? Weak novelty, poor writing, and budget issues. As I said, budget should be realistic one. And what are the tips? Clear writing, graphics, preliminary idea. Wherever you read, you use graphics. Graphics means you use arts, you use images, you use some tools that to attract readers. Okay. What are the audience, target impact, audience best reached? What is the budget? And explain the staffing requirement in detail. Ensure that is taken sense. It is essential to provide brief details of the relevant qualification, experience of the staff. Suppose you want junior research fellow, you should know what is the funding requirement for junior research fellow. To minimize expenses, the plan should be include the phasing out the staff wherever tasks get completed. आपको यदि expenses कम करने हैं, then you have to minimize the staffing requirement. Budget. I'm very last slides. The application should include itemized budget, setting out the cost year by year. For example, 2026 में कितना cost लगेगा, 2027 में कितना लगेगा, 2028 में कितना लगेगा. You should have year wise budget, and you should justify the budget item wise. The budget should be exhaustive. Okay. If additional funding from other sources is sought, then should made it clear. Suppose industry partner है जो 20% आपको दे रहा है, तो you should made it clear कि we need only 80%, 20% is already been from industry. Timing, individual tasks should be sequenced logically, allocated realistic durations. Okay, timing should be very clear. And revisiting your proposal, seek regular feedback from readers as soon as possible during the development of proposal, allowing time to receive responses. आप खुद भी दे सकते हो proposal देने की, आप दे सकते हैं. Even I will tell you, इसके भी आबो में आपको बताता हूँ, there are some agencies, वो आपको funding में support करते हैं. There are some agencies, वो आपको proposal यदि आपका है तो proposal review करके देंगे कि हाँ, you can add those things, then proposal is good. Even there are some industries going on. If you find, you can get it. Bear in mind that strong grant proposal take a long time to develop, so plan well ahead to ensure the meeting deadline. Some advice: do not feel ashamed, embarrassed about asking the money or promoting yourself. You have to advertise yourself. Do not never ask for money; it will never be offered. If you don't ask money, no one will get it. हम डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री में रहते हैं, जब तक हम कुछ मांगेंगे नहीं हमें मिलेगा नहीं. So you have to always ask for money, then only you will get it. At the first you don't succeed, try and try again. जैसे मान लीजिए आपने बहुत अच्छा प्रपोजल लिखा है, but some reason से आपको नहीं, that proposal not get succeeded. Try again you improve that proposal from best of your capacity and try again. So try, but don't cry, which is the key line in the proposal writing. Learn from feedback regarding rejected proposal. Many a times the funding agency will give you the feedback. Many funding agency won't give feedback also. So sometimes then what you have to do is you have to learn from yourself. You ask your peers, say, see my proposal. If you want any improvement, I will do it. So many times our mistakes we don't find. So some other will find our mistakes. Be positive. Okay. So these are the components of the research proposal. You can see there should be origin, objective, justification, introduction, background, methodology, so on, budget, outcome. So this is the sequence of your proposal. Okay. If you want to take photo, you can take. Okay. So objective should be like this, background. Good luck for the research proposal. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm slightly late. It is now 2:08.
No, sir, you are, the content is so enriching. We can even take more of it. Audience are so much engaged, and I can see questions in chat box. So
Okay.
we are very glad to see that active participants are here, and the session is going to be very much resourceful for these participants. So there are some questions, sir.
Okay. So just I take this slide. Objective, if you want,
right,
objective
sir,
should be very clear. Okay. Can I take last slide?
Please, sir. Please take.
The objective should be very specific, achievable, and measurable. Okay. And if there is more than one objective, then same can be presented in the appropriate order of importance. That is very important. What happens is objective number 1, then based on outcome of the first objective, second objective is framed. Based on second objective, third objective is framed. Always remember that linking of objective is very important. You should not have very vague objectives. मान लीजिए आपने पहला स्टडी किया एल्यूमिनियम के ऊपर, दूसरा स्टडी किया स्टील के ऊपर, थर्ड स्टडी किया टाइटेनियम के ऊपर. Okay, no problem. You can do it. Then link it. How you are moving from aluminum to titanium, titanium to steel. You have to link it. Even when you write PhD thesis also, guide asks you to link this thesis. Linking is very important. When you write some proposal, your object should be link. One objective से साथ second objective link होना जरूरी है. And for example, अभी third objective हो गया है, तो third objective से अभी आपका future scope आएगा कि these even always I tell you to add a limitation in your research work. कि भाई मैंने ये research किया है लेकिन इसमें कुछ limitation है. Limitation also you clearly describe. Because if you write limitation, na, people will be very happy. Reviewer is very happy. Okay, the guy is very sincere that he has mentioned limitation also. Always include limitation of, because there is something limitation will be definitely there. You think and write. And background, the section reflects extensive review. So background में क्या आता है? National. For example, India में क्या research हुआ है? Second is international. Internationally क्या हुआ है? Okay. ओके एंड आप ऑब्जेक्टिव आपका, आप जो रिसर्च प्रपोज करना चाहते हो वो रिसर्च कैसे अलग है एग्जिस्टिंग से, ये आपको ऑब्जेक्टिव में बताना है. ओके, तो आई होप दैट आई हैव क्लियर at my best level. So if you have any question, you please tell me, and good luck for your research proposal. If you have a question, I'm happy to answer.
Right, sir. I think many of the questions have been answered in your last 2 slides, which you just presented. So there is one question from Anushika.
My website, my email ID is this. You can note down. Okay, yeah, I have 2 PhD vacancies, full time and 2 part time. If anybody interested, you can write to me.
Great, sir.
Okay, this is my email ID and password. The email ID and phone number.
Great, sir.
I hope you can see my email ID on your screen.
Sir, yes, sir. It is quite visible.
Yes.
So Anushika Rai is asking what happens if we get some grant and we have started the experiments, and in some time we realize that the main hypothesis was completely wrong, and this realization is obtained in first couple of months. So what happens with the grant? Does the funding gets revoked, or what is the thing?
If suppose if you plan some activity in your research and after some time you realize that okay, this is not like this, or there are some technical glitch. okay, it is not possible, or our objectives was wrongly framed. In such a case, you have to write your funding agency. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is, it is not a single case. Many cases it happens.
Yes, sir.
Many cases it happens. Even when my one of my proposal, I was written something. I will optimize some electrical parameters. Say for example, voltage, current, current density. These content, these content I will. I come to know that after doing some research, I come to know that okay, it is difficult to change these parameters, and then it's then is what happens is I have finally wrote to the agency that so and so objective is not matching, not able to perform, so I am changing this objective in another way, and the way
Right.
is like this. So they approved my actually objective
Okay.
change in the
Okay.
objective.
Okay, sir. I think Anushka
I'm in
must
the
have
meeting,
got the
so I
answer.
will call you in back 5 minutes.
May I take one more last question, sir? So
मैं
Satvik
मीटिंग
has
में हूँ,
asked,
मीटिंग में हूँ, ऑनलाइन लेक्चर है.
sir, Dr. Satvik has asked this. He maybe he's working on some ICSSR projects. He has asked, what are
Okay.
the themes which help to get approval for ICSSR projects?
Okay,
Are there
ICSSR project,
areas?
I know it is social science research,
Okay.
ICSSR. So in order to get success in ICSSR project, that's what I said. The project, PI should have a good background,
Right, sir.
okay, in the in particular area of research. And in addition to that, whenever any proposal came, you have to read line by line that proposal, and then because many times what happens is as the call changes, rules and regulation in 2025 does not mean that same rules will be applicable in 2026. So these rules keep on changing. So what I mean to say, suppose any call comes for ICSSR, you see all the minute details of your proposal and make the proposal accordingly.
Right, sir.
Bhale sir.
So I think
माझी
she
एक
must have
ऑनलाइन
got
क्लास
the
चालू है,
answer.
लेक्चर है.
So
लगेच.
so I request the participants to
Oh,
kindly
okay.
take note of the email ID, and you may, as invited by Dr. Amrut sir, you may ask your questions and he would be directly answering. You may also share your questions. I have the record of the chat box, and we assure that we'll answer the questions once we get those answers from the experts. So thank you so much, sir. Your session was exceptionally engaging and practical. Through real-life examples, experiential insights, and interactive discussions, you explained the complete process of developing a strong research grant proposal, from identifying impactful research problems and defining clear objectives to understanding proposal evaluation criteria, addressing common shortcomings, and preparing competitive proposals. The session has truly been very resourceful and very useful for us also and for the participants. We are looking forward to working on some projects wherein we could get some grants, CST sponsored projects or ANRF projects also. So sessions like these are really add-ons in our information. We are in learning phase. So thank you so much, sir, for accepting the invite on such a short notice. The session was supposed to be taken by Dr. B.N. Sahu, sir. He was late by his train was late by several hours, so he could not connect with us. So thank you so much for this support, sir.
While your call, I was also traveling from Mumbai to Surat. So,
right, so I also extend my
Yes.
I am
heartfelt
interrupting
thanks
you.
and ton of thanks to organizing secretary, Dr. Rajesh sir. Has such a he is the
Darshan.
pioneer for this workshop. Yes, sir.
Dr. Amre, please open your video. I have seen your PPT and seen your presentation. At least we should recognize he is Darshan and I am Professor Rajesh Verma.
Yes, sir.
I called you early morning during your travel time, and in a
Okay,
very
okay.
busy schedule, you just allowed to us for this in a very short notice period. You agreed and consented for our presentation. So really, we are also eager to listen about BN Sahu,
Yes, sir.
but we are also very happy to listen about you, Dr. Sahu. Appreciate lots of thing about you, and due to some train delay issues, so we will invite him in our next activities.
Right,
So
sir.
thank you
Definitely.
from my side also.
And thank you so much, sir, for facilitating this runtime issues. And this is the thing that a lifetime of experience uh, can only reflect upon. So thank
Some
you so much.
things,
Yes, ji, sir.
some things in the life is not in our hand. For
Uh,
example, the train delay.
right.
Okay. So I have to help Sahu sir. Unfortunately, I'm trying to start my camera, but I'm not able to.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. I don't know
Fine,
why,
sir.
because there are control maybe from your side.
Okay, okay, okay. Maybe, sir. I'll check it. So
Yeah.
thank you so much, sir. So
Yeah.
let's
So we
proceed.
connect whenever you need our help or something to collaborate. We are always open. And
Thank you so much.
I'm happy to MPIT Gorakhpur. We have good relation with MPIT Gorakhpur of SVNIT Surat long back in the TechCube, I think.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
That is Madan Mohan Malviya University of
Madan
Technology.
Malviya
Right.
Institute in Gorakhpur.
It's one of our mentor institutes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Maharada Pratap Institute of Technology is an emerging institution. The engineering
Yeah.
college was established in 2024, and recently on 15th of April, in the auspicious presence of Honorable Chief Minister and the Tata Sons Chairman Sri N. Chandrasekharan sir, we have inaugurated a TCS Foundation backed Center of Excellence at MPIT Gorakhpur. This is a first of its kind in Purvanchal Eastern UP. So at the Center
Okay.
of Excellence, we have state-of-the-art labs in 3D printing, cybersecurity, AI, and drone technology and space technology. The objective is to make a collaborative platform for research, innovation, startups, and youth empowerment so as to improve employability of the area, contributing in some way to Viksit Uttar Pradesh and Atmanirbhar Bharat. So this is about MPIT Gorakhpur, sir. This
Okay.
is
Happy
first
to
of
hear
its
all
kind
this.
joint
And you
initiative
all,
with NPTU.
Rajesh sir,
Thank you so much.
madam, okay. You are
Thank you, sir.
welcome to
Dr.
Surat. Wherever
Amrit,
you think of
actually,
Surat, come to our office.
MMUT, that is MMUT, you are talking
Right.
about Madan Mohan Malviya
Uh,
University of Technology, and under mentor-mentee relationship.
Okay.
yes, sir.
You are mentor and
SVNIT.
we are mentee. I
Right.
hope
Okay.
Darshan, you was also there at that
I
time.
was a student at that time at Madan Mohan
Yes,
Malviya,
yes.
and we had
Yes.
attended a scholarly session on
I
scholarly
have also
publishings.
visited your institute 5 times.
Right, sir.
Okay.
Professor Raval is there, Professor Dave is there,
Yes.
Professor
Navi
Ravi
sir is
Khan, they
there.
are very good friend of mine.
Oh, really? Now you
So
can come again. We joined in 2019, Biranchi Sahu sir and me together.
yes, yes, yes,
Now we are here since 7 years. You come,
Okay.
wherever you
yes,
come,
yes.
please inform us. Huh?
Sure, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, sir.
So
Thank you very
thank
much.
you again.
Hmm?
Thank you so much, sir.
Have a nice
Thank you
day.
for your time, sir.
Hmm?
Thank you.
Yes,
Hare
yes.
Krishna.
So,
Over
Miss
to you,
Disha,
ma'am.
please.
Thank you. On behalf of the organizing committee, I sincerely thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable time, expertise, and experience with us. I hope you all enjoyed the previous session on research grant proposal writing, which provided valuable insight into developing competitive research proposal and securing research funding. We now move to our fifth and final technical session of this workshop. The theme of this session is IPR, Publication Ethics and Research Integrity. In today's research environment, producing quality research is only one part of the journey. Equally important is ensuring ethical research practices, protecting intellectual property, maintaining academic integrity, and publishing research responsibly. This session will provide valuable insight into responsible research conduct, ethical publishing practices, plagiarism awareness, intellectual property rights, patent, copyrights, and the importance of research integrity in building a credible academic career. It's my privilege to introduce our distinguished speaker, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Sharma. Dr. Sharma is an accomplished academician, researcher, and administrator with extensive experience in material science, research and development, intellectual property rights, and innovation management. He obtained his PhD from the Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, and has made significant contribution in advanced material research, scientific publication, technology development, and institutional research administration. At the Center of Excellence, Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur, he has been actively contributing towards developing a vibrant ecosystem for research, innovation, industry, collaboration, and intellectual property awareness. His experience in research administration, project development, and innovation promotion makes him an ideal resource person for today's important session. Sir, we are grateful for your gracious presence and accepting our invitation to address this workshop. May I now request Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Sharma sir to kindly deliver his expert lecture on IPR, publication ethics and research integrity. The virtual platform is all yours, sir.
Thank you, Disha, for a nice introduction. Am I clear? My
Yes, sir.
audio is clear
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are audible.
and slides, my presentation is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you for the nice introduction, Disha. And I would like to thank our organizing secretary, Professor Rajesh Kumar Verma sir, for this opportunity to organize this very important national workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publications. Behind this workshop, sir was the main architect to plan and execute this. So from MPIT, I would like to thank sir for this nice opportunity. In this session, I am going to present a talk on intellectual property rights, famous, commonly known as IPR, publication ethics and research integrity. In this, I will cover from research, innovation, patent, publication, startup and societal impact of research and IPR. Before going to the technical presentation, I would like to introduce my institutions here in Gorakhpur. Our institute MPIT, Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur, is established under the great legacy of Maharana Pratap Shiksha Parishad, Gorakhpur. Maharana Pratap Shiksha Parishad was founded in 1932 by then Gorakh Peethadhishwar Yug Purush Brahmalin Mahant Divijanath Ji Maharaj, and further it was succeeded by Rashtra Sant Mahant Divijanath Mahant Avaidhanath Ji Maharaj, and now it is growing under the dynamic leadership of our current Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh and Gorakh Peethadhishwar Mahant Yogi Adityanath Ji Maharaj. In this Parishad, has established 50 plus institutions across the diverse disciplines, medical, engineering, schools, and other disciplines. Thousands of students have been trained and nurtured from this Parishad. We have around 9 decades legacy of excellence, trust, nation building through education and service to the humanity. In the year of 2026, we have recently established, under the guidance and aegis of Maharana Pratap Shiksha Parishad, Center of Excellence in the campus of Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology. So coming to the my home institution, MPIT, Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur. It was established in 2024, approved by AICTE New Delhi and affiliated to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University. At MPIT, we are offering several programs in different disciplines, cutting-edge engineering disciplines like artificial intelligence, cyber security, computer science and engineering, data science, electronics engineering, and information technology. Here in our institute, we have industry-aligned curriculum outcome-based learning system, experienced faculty member, strong industry connect, and innovation and entrepreneurship focus. And after that, MPIT establishes with the help of Tata Consultancy Services TCS Foundation in the 2026 on the day of 15th April. We have established a center called Center of Excellence at MPIT with 5 different cutting edge technology as a lab. First one is the AI lab, cyber security lab, drone technology lab, 3D printing lab, and space technology lab. These areas are emerging technology areas and cutting edge technology. So here at MPIT, we have established these center of excellence in these 5 different emerging technologies. This is the state of art lab in the Purvanchal region of Uttar Pradesh. Here in the lab, we have advanced technologies, advanced facilities available in the AI lab, such as we have DGX S200 AI GPU, which is only 10 in the country. We are the 10th one in the country. We have advanced cyber security lab, drone technology lab. We have been training drones, drone pilot training facility and simulator in that lab. We have digital manufacturing lab in that 3D printing lab. We have different type of softwares for designing and high quality and advanced 3D printing instruments in the lab for training and skilling the students of different disciplines. And we have one is proposed space science technology lab, which is being established. In that, space science and technology related facilities will be created. So these are the small introduction of my institute, MPIT and MPIT COE. Now coming to the technical session, IPR, publication ethics and research integrity. In this lecture will be in 2 parts. In first part I will cover intellectual property rights, that is known as IPR. In that, what is intellectual property, types of IPR, patent and patentability, patent filing process, and finally research to commercialization. In second part, I will cover publication ethics, research integrity. In that, several points will be addressed: responsible conduct of research, publication ethics, research misconduct, plagiarism, authorship ethics, predatory journals, best practices. So integrating these 2 parts, the presentation will be like that: ethical research, protected innovation, quality publication, and final societal impact of the invention. So coming to the topic, what is intellectual property? Intellectual property refers to the creation of human intellect that possesses commercial, scientific, artistic, or industrial value and largely protectable and legally protectable. So in the today's era of economy and knowledge, earlier countries became powerful because they had abundant land, industries, or natural resources. Today, nations and organizations become powerful because they create knowledge, technology, and innovation. Think about companies like Google, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, or even our own ISRO. Their greatest strength is not merely buildings or machinery. It is the intellectual properties they own. Everyday faculty members conduct research. Similarly, research scholars work on the thesis and students develop innovative projects. These activities create valuable intellectual assets. However, unless these innovations are protected, others may copy or commercialize them without giving credit or benefit to the original creator. This may happen, and it is happening also. You are publishing, someone is copying that idea and publishing or patenting in their name. So today's session will be not intended to make you legal expert. It will be like that to help you understand how research and innovation can be protected and transformed into technology, startup and societal benefit. So why IPR is important? IPR is important because there are 4 categories if we divide it: for student, for researchers, for faculty, or for institutions. Imagine why IPR is important in this. Imagine that you spend 3 years working on your PhD. After publishing research, someone copies your work without permission and claim it as their own. Would you accept it? Certainly no. No one will accept it that someone copies your work and publish in their name. Now consider another situation. A student develops an innovative drone during the final year project. Before filing a patent, the student uploads all the details on YouTube. 6 months later, another company manufactures the same product and earns significant revenue. Who actually benefits? That company. Or think about famous brand. Why can't another company simply manufacture an iPhone and sell it under the same name? Why can't someone use the Tata logo or Google's trademark? The answer to all these questions lies in the intellectual property rights, that is IPR. IPR protects innovation. It encourages researchers, scientists, engineers, and entrepreneurs to invest time and resources in creating something new because they know their efforts can be legally protected. That's why IPR is very important for all these category of people: student, researcher, faculty, or institutions. Therefore, IPR is not merely a legal concept. It is an essential component of the innovation, research, economy, economic development, and entrepreneurship. Coming to the next slide, that is types of intellectual property. In this, you can see there are 6 types of intellectual property. First one is patent. Second one is copyright. Let me explain one by one. Patent. Patent is a type of intellectual property. And what is the patent? A patent protects new inventions and technological innovations. That is called patent. For example, e-paper display technology. If it gets IPR, it will be known as patent. Second is copyright. Copyright, what is copyright? Copyright protects books, research papers, softwares, music, videos, and educational material. For example, Harry Potter book, that is the copyright. No one can use that matter in another book for publishing. Third one is the trademark. This is the third type of intellectual property. Trademark protects brand identity such as logos, names, and slogans. For example, Nike, Swiss logo, and other trademarks. Fourth one is the industrial design. Industrial design protects the appearance or aesthetic features of the product. For example, Coca-Cola bottle design. This is specifically made for the Coca-Cola. No one can use this design for other industrial development. So that is industrial design. Fifth one is the trade secret. Trade secret protects confidential business information like manufacturing process or formulas that are not publicly disclosed. For example, in this case, again, Coca-Cola formula. Coca-Cola formula is a trade secret. Coca-Cola will not share with other industry. So that is the trade secret. That is also protected under the intellectual property rights. And last one is the GI, geographical indication. What is that? Protects goods that have a specific quality, reputation, or characteristics linked to a particular geographic location or origin. Example, Darjeeling tea. It has GI tag because Darjeeling tea is a special kind of tea that is grown in a specific geographic location. So it is the under the category of GI tag. So these are the types of intellectual property. Now coming to the patent, the most important IP for researchers, because mainly our participants are faculty and research scholars and UG PG students. So patent is the most important topic for the researchers. A patent grants exclusive rights over a new invention. However, not every idea qualifies for patent. If someone do some projects or some experiment, they found something, some results, is that patentable or not? There are some criteria. So not every idea qualifies for a patent. There are three essential requirements for the patent. The first is novelty. In this patentability criteria, first point is novelty. The invention must be new. It should not have been published, presented at a conference, or disclosed anywhere in the world. So it should be novel. Second one is inventive. Second requirement is inventive step. The invention should not be obvious. So someone working in the same technical field, it must involve genuine innovation. So that is the invention part. And third part is industrially applicable. The third requirement is industry applicable. The invention should be capable of practical use in the industry or society. If your research, your finding fall into these three categories, novel, innovative, and industrially applicable, then your finding will be in the category of patentable thing. If all these conditions are satisfied, the inventor may obtain patent protection for 20 years. For example, in India, generally patent granted for 20 years. A patent gives the inventor exclusive right to make, use, sell, license, or commercialize the invention. If your idea is got patented, you can exclusively use it to sell, license, or commercialize. However, remember one important principle. An idea alone is not patentable. A technically implemented innovation that solves a problem, that problem may be patentable. So the key point is a technically implemented innovation that solves a problem may be patentable. For some examples, AI-based medical devices, smart irrigation system, drone technology, like that. What can and cannot be patented? Researchers and faculty members and other students are thinking that if we are working in some field, we will find something new. Let us go for the patent. But going for the patent, first you check whether it can be patented or not. There are two categories. Things can be patented and things cannot be patented. So what are the ideas that can be patented? Machines, devices, processes, materials, engineering systems. These are man-made, novel, useful, and industrially applicable. So these ideas can be patented. What cannot be patented? Mathematical formulas, scientific discoveries, business methods, algorithm as such, traditional knowledge. Because these are abstract ideas, natural phenomena, or industrially or not industrially applicable. So these findings will not be patented. So before going to file patent, one should check whether it is patentable or not. Now coming to the patent filing process. A patent is granted after a systematic process that ensures novelty, usefulness, and validity. What is the process to file a patent? First step is idea. The invention concept is conceived and clearly defined. First step to conceive a idea, and that must be clearly defined. Second step is prior art research. Search existing technology to ensure that idea is novel. Suppose you are working on some idea and you have find something, but after searching from the literature, you got the same idea that is already published. So that is not novel. So before going for the patent, you must check whether it is new or not. Is it already existing or not? That is the prior art search. Third step is patent drafting. Prepare a detailed specification, including claims, drawings, and abstract. Everything must be there in the draft about your finding. Fourth step is filing. File the patent application with the relevant patent office along with the required fees. Patents can be national and international both. Fifth one is the publication. The application is published usually after 8 months for public information. It takes time for validation and acceptance. Then examination. The patent office examines the application for novelty, inventiveness, and applicability. The 3 key points. Your idea should be novel, it should be a type of invention, and it should be industrially applicable. And 7 and the last point is grant. If all conditions are met, the patent is granted and the certificate is issued. This is the patent filing process, and this is common for national and international both. So remember here key point: a well draft patent application increases the chance of grant. अगर आपका ड्राफ्ट अच्छे से प्लान है तो you will get it patented. Now coming to the patent search. Search today, innovate tomorrow. Why search? Suppose you are working on some idea and you think that it is new. So let us check in the database to avoid the duplication. For example, someone has already done that work and you are thinking that that is new. So check it whether it is already available or not. So searching is important for the avoid duplication, check novelty, and learn from existing inventions. And for searching, one can use Google Patents site, WIPO Patent Scope, InPass, that is the government website. From these places, you can search whether your idea is already published or not. If it is not published, then go for the patent filing and publication. Now, publication versus patent. This is the most confusing point for the newly admitted researchers in different domains. They have one question: whether should I go for the publication first or patent first? So here is the clear-cut differentiation between publication versus patent. This is a common question. Most faculty member and research scholars are under pressure to publish papers. That is the trend in the institutions. However, suppose your research contains a genuine innovative technology. If you publish the paper before filing a patent, your own publication becomes prior art. अगर आपने अपने publication, अपने finding को पहले ही publish कर दिया, that will be available in the database, and that will be the already existing idea. As a result, your invention may no longer satisfy the novelty requirement because it is in the public domain. In simple word, publishing first may destroy your patent opportunity. Do not publish first if you think that you have created something new which is completely novel, innovative, and industrially applicable. Do not publish it in the research article, in the form of research article. Go for the patent. So theme is file first, publish later. That is the golden rule in this case. So this approach will allow you to receive. So the correct process or the correct sequence would be research, patent filing, and then publication. First you do your research, then go for the patent filing, and then go for the research publications. This approach will allow you to receive both academic recognition through publications and legal protection through patents. So here key takeaway is do not publish first. Always go for patent if you think that your idea is satisfying the three main key points: novelty, innovation, and industry applicable. Then go for the publication, because otherwise you will lose the chance of getting a patent. Another confusion between copyright and trademark. This is also common question in the mind of research scholars or students. What is copyright and what is trademark? So copyright is to protect original literary, artistic, and creative works. For example, books, textbooks, software, research papers, videos and lectures, lecture notes, presentation, etc. etc. What is trademark? Trademark protects brand identity used in commerce and industry. The both are different things. Copyright is for books, software, research papers like this, and trademark is for the brand names, logos and symbols, taglines, slogans, product or service identity, goodwill and reputation. For examples, university logo is a trademark, software code is a copyright, and textbook is a copyright. So be clear what is copyright and what is trademark. Now coming to the technology transfer and commercialization. Suppose your idea got patented. So how you will make it commercial? How you will get it revenue from that granted patent? So many people think that filing a patent is the final goal. No, that is not the final goal. That is one part of your research, your idea. Actually, it is only the beginning. A patent has value only when it reaches society. So whatever invention you have done, it should reach to the last mile, the last people of the society. This process is called transfer technology. If your idea come to the solutions of problems that is in the society, then your goal is complete. So suppose a university develops an innovative water purification system, for example, Instead of manufacturing it themselves, the university may license the technology to a company. The company manufactures the product and university earns royalty, researchers receive recognition, and society benefits from the technology. This creates a win-win situation for the creator and for the society also. Researchers should not remain confined to labs. Its ultimate purpose is to improve people's life. Whatever research we are doing, that must be able to solve the problems of the common human being in the society. That is our ultimate goal of any invention or any research. So process is that idea, research, prototype, patent, licensing or startup, then product, and that will be for the societal impact. So in this way, you can commercialize your granted patent. Now, in for example, IPR in some emerging technology like artificial intelligence, IPR in algorithm training data modules, data ownership and ethics, robotics, protection of mechanical designs, integration patents, space technology, patents for satellites, propulsion, payloads, and other things. In cybersecurity, in tools, protocols, encryption methods, trade secrets. Similarly, in biotechnology, patents for genes, proteins, methods and bioproducts, ethical and safety consideration. Similarly, in quantum computing, that is the nowadays, this is the burning and cutting edge technology. Everyone is interested to know what is quantum computing. So novel algorithm, qubits, architects, and error corrections, very fast evolving landscape. Similarly, digital manufacturing, CAD designs, material processes, and software design rights and criticals that can be patented. In drone technology, patents for flight control, sensors, payloads, data privacy, and airspace regulations. So there are many opportunities in these emerging technologies. Now let's discuss a case study. Example, a student develops a low-cost smart irrigation system. The system uses soil moisture, IoT sensors, soil moisture sensors, IoT, AI-based decision making, making to automate irrigation and save water. Is it patentable? First question is that, is it patentable? The question is, a student has developed a low-cost smart irrigation system using so many electronic devices. Is it patentable? Does it meet the criteria? Criteria is based on 3 points: novel, innovative, and industrially applicable. So should it be published first? So what should be the process? Go for patent filing first, then publication. Can it be a startup? Then we have to check what is the market potential, what are the users and stakeholders, what is the path for from prototype or product. And fourth one, how can the university support commercialization? IPR guidance and patent filing support, access to labs, mentors and experts, incubation and funding opportunities, industry connections and partnerships, technology transfer and licensing. So if your idea meets these 3 points, novel, innovative, and industrially applicable, it can be patented. Some common mistakes people do in IPR. What are these mistakes? First one is publishing before patent filing. That is the big mistake. If you publish your research before filing the patent, it is open to all. It will be in the market. So you cannot go for the patent. Publicly disclosing inventions. If you have disclosed your idea in a public platform, so it is no more novel. Ignoring patent search. If you have not searched your research, whether it is available in the database or not. 4, poor documentation. If you have not prepared your draft accurately or completely, you have not mentioned all the information related to your findings, then, and assuming all ideas are patentable. If you think you have you are working on some ideas and you have found some results, and blindly you are going for the patent without thinking that is it patentable or not. These are the 5 mistakes people do during the filing a patent. So do not publish first, do not disclose in the public, do not ignore patent search, do not make documentation poor formatting, and do not assume that your idea is always patentable. Next one is the institutional support. If your idea is good, your institute can support through various mechanisms. For example, innovation cell, incubation center, IPR cell, research development cell, industry collaboration. Benefits of IPR. What is the benefit of IPR? For individuals, recognition, career advancement, revenue through licensing. For institutes, research excellence, improved rankings, stronger industry partnerships. For society, technological advancement, economic growth, better quality of life. So these are the benefits of IPR one can get. So these are the key takeaways from this part. Now coming to the second part, integrating both IPR and scientific publishing. So what is publication ethics and research integrity? In this topic, we will discuss what is ethics and integrity during the publication, credible publication, meaningful impact, honesty. There are some points during the publication: honesty, transparency, fairness, accountability, respect, confidentiality, and responsibility. Publication of research. This is the process of publishing any research article. Plan and prepare, write the manuscript, check and improve, submit the manuscript, peer review process, revise and respond, then acceptance. So after acceptance, copy editing, typesetting, proofreading, publication, and dissemination and impact. This is the process how your research can be published, from planning to execution. Now coming to the one question. Question is, let us begin with simple question. Suppose a researcher copies only 10% of another person's paper without citation. Is it acceptable to anyone? Definitely no. If experiment results do not support your hypothesis, can you modify the data? No. This is why publication ethics exists. You cannot copy matter from others' publications. You cannot modify your research data for the publication. If you do that, you are violating the publication ethics. So publication ethics is very, very important parameter for the researchers who are doing research in the various fields. So honesty, integrity, transparency, and accountability and responsibility is very, very important for the publishing a research article. Why ethics matters in research? Because research is built on knowledge, trust, honesty, transparency, reproducibility, and societal benefit. So ethics must be there during our research process. Without ethics, scientific progress collapses. if you modify the data, if you copy the data from someone else, that will destroy the whole scientific community, that will pollute the complete scientific literature. That's why ethics matters very much in the research. What is research integrity? Research integrity means conducting research with honesty, accuracy, transparency, accountability, and responsibility. So we can say that there are 4 pillars for the research integrity: honesty, accuracy, efficiency, and objectivity. Then what is publication ethics? Earlier I have discussed why publication ethics matters. Now what is publication ethics? Publication ethics refers to the ethical standards followed while conducting research, writing manuscripts, submitting papers, and reviewing articles, publishing scientific work. So publication ethics is very, very important. Objective is to maintain credibility of science. If you are not following the publication ethics, you are polluting the credibility of science, you are polluting the literature, you are destroying the complete knowledge system. Why publication ethics is important? For different sects of people, for researchers, for institutions, for society, it is important because for the researchers, academic credibility. If you are a researcher, if you are following the publication ethics, your academic credibility will be good. Career growth and research funding. If you are applying for some funding, if you are doing publication with ethical things, your funding, you will get funding because you are doing the work honestly. For institutions, again, for reputation, quality publications, better rankings, for example, NIRF rankings, QS rankings, and other rankings. For society, reliable knowledge, better policies, innovation. Responsible conduct of research. A good researcher should have some qualities or should follow some points during the research. First, report truthfully. Whatever you are getting during your research, you report as it is. Report truthfully. Do not modify the results. Do not manipulate the results. You report as such whatever you are getting, whether it is positive or negative. Second one is the maintain records. Whatever you are doing, experimental things or computational things, your your records should be maintained. Cite properly. Something you are referring from someone's paper, someone's literature data, cite properly. Acknowledge that text. Respect participants. Whoever is associated with you, respect that participants. Follow ethical approvals, share data responsibly, correct mistakes honestly. So these are the responsible conduct for research. So ethical research builds trust, strengthen science, and benefit society. Research misconduct. There are some misconduct that happens during the publications, during the research. 3 major types of the research misconduct. One is the fabrication. Fabrication means making up data or results and recording or reporting them. Second is the falsification, manipulating research materials, equipment, processes, or changing or omitting data. And third is plagiarism, using someone else's idea, words, or work without proper credit or permission. So these are the 3 major types of research misconduct. These are mainly popularly called FFP. FFP means fabrication, falsification, and plagiarism. The violation of research integrity damage trust, waste resources, and harm society. So no one should involve in this research misconduct. So in detail, we can discuss fabrication. Fabrication means Fabrication is making up data or results and reporting them as they were real. Suppose you are doing research, you are getting some data, but that is not of your choice. That is not of your up to expectation. And now what you are doing? You are fabricating it. You are manipulating it. That is the fabrication, and that is the research misconduct. That is the unethical. So making up data, a result is the fabrication. Example, the researcher reports 100 experiments actually performed. That is 20 actually performed. This is fabrication. He is reporting that he has performed 100, but in actual, he has performed only 20. Fabrication creates false information, misleads others, and destroys trust in science. Similarly, falsification is manipulating research data, processes, or materials that misrepresent results. For examples, deleting unwanted observations. See the original data after deletion. In this, some data point were deleted. That is the falsification. Changing graphs, original graph and altered graph. Altering microscopic images, original image, and this was the altered image. Modifying statistical analysis. P-value, for example, p-value is 0.08. Result not significant. P-value 0.02 significant. This is the falsification, means manipulating data. That should not be there in the research process. And last one is the plagiarism. Plagiarism is using another person's work, ideas, or words without proper acknowledgement. Definition: using another person's what? Idea, words, figures, tables, and data without proper acknowledgement. That is the plagiarism. So don't copy as it is from others' work. So what is the types of plagiarism? Direct plagiarism, copy word for word from a source without quoting, without quotation marks and citation. Second one is the self-plagiarism, reusing one's own previously published work without citation. And third, patchwork plagiarism, mixing phrases, sentences, or ideas from multiple sources without proper citation. That is patchwork plagiarism. And fourth one is the accidental plagiarism, unintentional plagiarism due to carelessness or lack of understanding of citation rules. These are the types of plagiarism. One should avoid the plagiarism in research publications. So give credit where it is due. Acknowledgement shows integrity and respect for the original work. Self-plagiarism. Self-plagiarism means you are reusing of your own earlier published work without proper acknowledgement can mislead readers. It may destroy the novelty and originality of the new manuscript. Journals and publishers have policy regarding the duplicate publication. So what to do? Yes, authors can use their own work previously published, but only the ethical transparency, only with proper citation, publisher's permission, and transparency. How to avoid plagiarism? Always give credit where credit is due. Cite sources, use quotation marks, paraphrase correctly, reference all figures, maintain research notes, use plagiarism checking software. Acknowledge today, build knowledge forever. The good academic writing is honest writing. So give credit where it is due. Authorship ethics. There are some ethics which is related to authors. Who should be an author and who should not be an author? An author should have contributed significantly, helped writing or revise, approved the manuscript, accepted responsibility. Who should not be authors? Department head, just by position, guide only by design, funding agency, or friend. There are some predatory journals. For example, predatory journals exploit researchers for financial gain and compromise the integrity of science. What are their characteristics? Fast publication, guaranteed acceptance, no peer review, fake impact factor, aggressive emails, publication free, fast, and poor websites. So be aware of these rated journals. Choosing the right journals, checklist. What to do? Scope, check the scope, peer review, indexing, publisher reputation, data ethics policy, review time and visibility. Then go for the right journal and submit your manuscript. These are the peer review process in this: research, submission, editorial screening, peer review, revision, acceptance, and publication. Because we are running out of time, so I have to finish in 2-3 minutes. Ethical issues in AI and digital research. Nowadays, everyone is using artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, even for the writing the manuscripts. Don't do that, because Chat GPT can't be listed as an author, because Chat GPT will not take the responsibility what is written in the paper. So ethical AI and digital research build trust, credibility, and better future. Because using the AI, people generating image manipulation, deepfake images, and so many things, and using in the manuscript, that should not be there. Case studies, you can see it. So what are the best practices? Maintain in the good research. For good research, what are the best practice? Maintain lab notebooks, backup raw data, use ORCID ID, maintain references, follow journals guidelines, declare conduct conflict of interest, register clinical studies when applicable, and maintain transparency. Good practices build credibility, reproducibility, and trust in science. Thank you so much. These are the key takeaways from this lecture. Integrity is the foundation of research. Publish with honesty. Never fabricate data. Never falsify results. Avoid plagiarism. Choose quality journals. Protect your academic reputation. Ethics is not optional. It is the heart of research. Ethical research builds knowledge, earns trust, and creates a better future. Thank you so much for your. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for an insightful and highly enriching session. Your valuable deliberation on intellectual property rights, publication ethics, research integrity, and responsible scientific publishing have significantly enhanced our understanding of the ethical responsibility associated with quality research. On behalf of the organizing committee, I sincerely express our heartfelt gratitude for sharing your valuable knowledge and experience with all the participants. So we are now moving towards our valedictory session. Welcome everyone again. It's gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all, respected dignitaries, distinguished speakers, faculty members, researchers, scholars, students, and participants to the valedictory session of the two-day national workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publications. Over the last 2 days, we had the privilege of interacting with eminent academicians and researchers across the country. The insightful deliberations on research methodology, scientific writing, journal publication, research grant, industry academia, collaboration, intellectual property rights, and research integrity have truly enriched all of us. With these words, let us begin the valedictory session. To present the workshop report and highlights of this two-day national workshop, I now invite Mr. Darshan Srivastav, sir, the co-organizing secretary of the workshop and the head of 3D Printing and Drone Technology Lab at Center of Excellence, MPIT Gorakhpur. Mr. Darshan Srivastav, sir, I request you to kindly present your workshop report.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And respected dignitaries, distinguished speakers, faculty members, research scholars, industry professionals, persons from the startups, a very good afternoon. I welcome all present here, Chief Executive Officer of the Center of Excellence, Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Mr. Ayush Chaurasia, sir, the Chief Operating Officer of Center of Excellence, Mr. Sachidanand Chaturvedi, sir. My senior colleague and faculty member, Head Space Technology Lab, Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Sharma, sir. The architect and the pioneer of this two-day workshop, our organizing secretary, Dean Research and Development, HBTU Kanpur, Professor Rajesh Kumar Verma, sir. Senior postdoctoral fellow at HBTU Kanpur, co-organizing team member, Dr. Devendra Kumar Singh, sir. Participants from across the country, from different educational and research organizations, a very welcome to this valedictory session. So it is my privilege to present the workshop highlights of this two-day national workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publications, jointly organized by Center of Excellence, Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, in collaboration with Harcourt Butler Technical University, Kanpur, over the past 2 days, that is 28th and 29th of June, 2026. This national workshop received an overwhelming response from the academic community, with a total of 935 registrations through the online registration portal. These registrations were received, as already communicated by Professor Verma sir yesterday. These were received from 13 states across India, along with international registrations by the means of participation from King's College London and Korea Institute of Technology, Seoul, South Korea. This reflects the national as well as global outreach of this academic initiative. The workshop witnessed participations from several prestigious institutions, including Indian Institute of Technology, BHU, IIT Roorkee, NIT Patna, Sardar Vallabhbhai National Institute of Technology, Surat, Maulana Azad National Institute of Technology, Bhopal, Delhi University, Aligarh Muslim University, HBTU Kanpur, Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology, Gorakhpur, Jadavpur University, DDU Gorakhpur University, Mahayogi Guru Gorakhnath University, and many more numerous institutions affiliated by AICTE, approved by AICTE and AKTU institutions, and universities and research organizations. Our participants represented a diverse academic and professional community comprising UG and PG students, postdoctoral fellows, research scholars, faculty members, startup professionals, and industry professionals and experts. So over the course of 2 days, we had the privilege of benefiting from 5 expert technical sessions. On the day one, we started a very illuminating lecture, thought-provoking session by Dr. Arpan Kumar Mondal from NITTR Kolkata. The session was on pedagogy for 21st century teaching and learning. Thank you so much, sir. Dr. Viren sir from Madan Mohan Malviya University of Technology delivered a very resourceful and insightful session on journal selection and scholarly publication approaches, practical approaches, tools. It was interactive. It may be called as a hands-on, because very interactive session that was. Then the first day concluded with a highly inspiring session by our organizing secretary, Professor Rajesh Kumar Verma sir, Dean Research and Development, HBTU Kanpur. So the session was on industry academia collaboration, where he presented visionary perspectives on transforming research publications into innovative products, and highlighted the importance of institutional ecosystem that promote innovation, collaboration, and technology development. Today we begin with excellent session on research grant proposal writing by Dr. Amrut Mule sir from Sardar Vallabhbhai National Institute of Technology, Surat. We extend heartfelt thanks once again to Amrut sir because we connected with him in a very short time, facilitated by our organizing secretary. We were supposed to hear from Dr. B.N. Sahu sir. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Biranchi Narayan Sahu from SBNIT Surat. We expected and we are very much delighted to hear from you, sir, in upcoming sessions or at some events that we are looking forward to organize collaboratively again. So hereby, I am of this thought, by the guidance, under the guidance of our organizing secretary, Professor Verma sir, may I have this thought of coming up with such collaborative events, webinars, or workshops also in association with SVNIT Surat. That would be a wonderful way to explore and to grow under the mentorship of visionaries from these two institutions. So the workshop concluded today with a highly informative session by Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Sharma sir, who shared valuable insights on intellectual property, publication ethics, research integrity, and responsible scientific publishing. So throughout the workshop, the deliberations consistently emphasized the importance of quality research, interdisciplinary collaboration, responsible publication practices. So today, as I have recorded, I can see in the host team, so there are around 600 participants who were active today. The final details shall be shared by my technical team as soon as it concludes. So this successful workshop has been a result of visionary leadership of the Center of Excellence, MPIT Gorakhpur, and Harcourt Butler Technical University Kanpur, under the guidance of organizing secretary and the leadership of both the institutions. So we sincerely appreciate this collaborative initiative, and we are confident that it will pave the way for many more joint academic and research programs in future. So on the behalf of organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitudes to one and all, to the chief guest, to the leadership of technical education in Uttar Pradesh under the hands of our Vice Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor of AKTU, Dr. J.P. Pandey sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of HBTU Kanpur, Professor Shamsher sir, and also to Honorable Vice Chancellor of MGUG Gorakhpur, Professor Surinder sir. So thank you. Thanks a lot. With these words, I conclude the workshop report and highlights. Thank you so much. Over to you, ma'am.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Okay, so proceeding with this, let us have some feedbacks from the experiences of our participants. May we have some participants? If you want to share your feedbacks, you can raise your hand. I can see Dr. Kuldeep Kumar is there. So Kuldeep sir, can you
Yes,
please
am I
share
audible,
your
sir?
feedback regarding the workshop over the 2-day this course of program as a part of this valedictory session?
Am I audible, sir?
Can give access to Dr. Kuldeep.
I am audible, sir. Am I
Kuldeep,
audible?
kindly unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
Okay. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. It was a wonderful learning experience to be a part of this 2-day national workshop. The expert sessions were highly informative and insightful. My sincere thanks to all organizer, resource person, and volunteers for conducting such a well-organized and enriched program. Thank you to all of you for wonderful organizing.
Sir. If anyone more has any experience, has any insights, would be delighted to hear from you. I can see Mr. Avinash Rahul ji. Avinash sir, are you there? If you have raised hand.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Avinash sir, yes sir, you are audible. So,
Okay, sir.
सर आप अपने बारे में बताएं, आप किस इंस्टीट्यूशन से हैं, ये भी
Okay,
बताएं प्लीज.
so my
Insights.
name is Avinash Rahul, and I am currently pursuing research in MMUT, and also I am also indulged in assistant professor in KIPM College of Management.
Oh, glad.
And thank you very much for giving me the feedback. Sir, it's been a privilege to express my sincere gratitude to all the expert and resource person who organized and conducted this national workshop on research methodology. For me, this platform is truly like a cluster of knowledge which are present at one place. And it gives me a core characteristics, ethical values, and provide a valuable knowledge about the research, and also give me the knowledge of research grant, government supports, and and a clear direction for my further research work. I would like to thank all the person indulged in this workshop, and especially thanks to Dr. J.P. Pandey sir, Dr. Kumar sir from Triple MUT, Mandal sir, Dr. Amrit More sir, and at last but not the least, Dr. Darshan Srivastava sir, friend of mine. Thank you
Thank you,
very
sir.
much, sir, for organizing this conference. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much,
much.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and thanks to all the participants. I can see very positive and very affirmative, appreciative feedbacks piling up in the chat boxes. We are running a bit out of time, so we are very glad to hear from you, but we would like to move forward with the proceedings of this session. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Now it's my privilege to invite the organizing secretary of this national workshop, Professor Rajesh Kumar Verma, sir, Dean Research and Development, Harcourt Butler Technical University, Kanpur, to deliver his concluding remarks. Professor Verma, sir, may I request you to kindly address the participants?
Hello, good afternoon to all.
Very good afternoon, sir. Very good afternoon.
So,
Most
am I
welcome.
audible and visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, firstly, a very good afternoon, and I am very firstly thankful to our Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor J.P. Pandey, sir, AKTU Lucknow, Professor Samsher, sir, HBTU, Professor Surinder Singh, sir, MGUG, Gorakhpur, and all the eminent resource person and my dear friends, research scholars, students, and participants from not only from Uttar Pradesh, from the many states of India and also from abroad. So again, a very pleasant good afternoon to everyone. As today is the last day of these 2 days, enriching, very energetic 2 days workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publications. So I feel delighted and deeply satisfied after watching the number of lectures and number of participants, their queries, their comments on this chat box and through different mediums also. So I am very happy for this intellectual engagement, collaborative spirit demonstrated by all the participants. As a teacher, as a faculty, I believe that teaching and learning should be interactive. It should not be from one side. टीचर ने बोल दिया और चले गए तो ड्यूटी ओवर, ये चीज नहीं होना चाहिए. But in this event, I have observed that, deeply observed that session is totally very energetic and interactive, highly interactive. So we have number of questions from audience side and number of questions from our expert side. So this shows the importance and energy level of this 2 days national workshop. So also over the past 2 days, we have not merely attended the number of sessions, 6 7 sessions, including this our inaugural session. In this we have also collectively remarked on a journey of learning, reflection, and academic transformation. Important one is the how we have tried to understand the basics of research. हम सब पढ़ते हैं, पेपर लिखते हैं, SCI पेपर लिखते हैं, प्रोजेक्ट प्रपोजल. Important one is the basics. Even I am also the student of research. I cannot say that I am the professor of this branch of engineering. I am also student of mechanical engineering. I am also one participant of this 2 day national workshop. So even as the organizing secretary, I have also learned so many things from our expert, our participants. So I am also too much energetic for this 2 days national event. So this workshop really reaffirm the quality research which is built up upon this continuous learning process, teaching process, scientific integrity issues are there, and willingness to explore new idea. I sincerely hope that the session conducted by our eminent expert have provided a valuable insights into selecting impactful research, especially to deals with different types of project issue, SCI papers issue, patent issues, in which some lectures are also based upon this intellectual property rights issue. And most interesting one, that how to select a journal. In yesterday lecture, we have learned number of things, that how to find out that our paper is retracted or not retracted. We have follow all the aspect, ethical aspect. important one in the new era of this AI. Important thing is research ethics. Research methodology were important thing, but most important one is research ethics. So understanding towards the publication process in this developing competitive proposal is also one important aspect. One of the most significant message for this workshop is that research is not achieved in a single night. At our BTech level, we are all are saying that we are BTech student and we are one night fighter. रात में 3-4 घंटे पढ़ लिया, सुबह मिड टर्म और एंड टर्म दे दिया. So research is not such a process, my dear friend. It is cultivated through discipline. It is cultivated through collaboration and continuous improvement. As a teacher, I also need some improvement in myself also. So every successful publication, every funded project, every meaningful collaboration begin with a simple but powerful question. So how we are developing knowledge that benefit our society. For any institutes, any university, we remain committed to fostering a vibrant research environments. For that, we need different types of funding issue. And in today lectures, first lecture, one expert told that we are receiving funding from the taxpayer. So this one is very important thing. So we have to utilize all types of these types of funding. If we achieve any types of minor funding, it may be 5,000, it may be 5 lakh, or it may be 5 crore. So this one is very important, the proper utilization of fund, and we have to always fulfill all the objectives of our proposals. So I am confident that each participant today who is leaving this workshop with renewed motivation, enhanced understanding, and stronger commitment towards research, not only in research, also in academic activities also. Let this workshop not be the ending of our learning, but the beginning of a more productive research journey. With these words, my best wishes to organizing team from both the institution, from Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur, and HBTU, especially the workshop coordinators, Ms. Disha, Mr. Darshan, Dr. Sharma, and your director are doing so many things for arrangement of this workshop in a very short notice of period. And I surprised that registration is approximately 900 in a very few notice time. So this one is very important. So this is not a single man show, or this is not a single day show. So number of efforts you have made. So my best wishes with this team and all our participants. With these words, thank you for your active and energetic participation. Thank you very much, Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful remarks, constant guidance, and leadership throughout this collaborative initiative. We are now honored to invite the president of today's validatory session, the CEO of Center of Excellence, Mr. Ayush Chaurasia, sir. Sir, your vision and encouragement have been instrumental in making this collaborative academic initiative a grand success. May I now request you to kindly deliver the presidential address? Over to you, sir.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I apologize. I have a sore throat, so um, I'll so respected dignitaries, esteemed speakers, faculty members, scholars, students, and all the participants. As we conclude this today national workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publication, I am delighted to reflect on the overwhelming participation and the rich academic exchange that has taken place. Especially all the speakers for making the workshop very interactive, and all the participants for raising uh, their queries, etc., which were also fulfilled. With the registrations from across India and abroad and sessions led by eminent experts, this workshop has truly been a multidisciplinary platform for learning and collaboration. Looking ahead, I would also point out that we should see scope to further enhance such future workshops through more interactive hands-on activities, extended mentorship opportunities to participants, and deeper industry academia case studies. These additions will help participants translate knowledge into impactful research outcomes. Also, sorry, I would also like to highlight that participants can continue to benefit in their academic and research journey by engaging with our Center of Excellence at MPIT Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur, which offers detailed courses in artificial intelligence, drone technology, cybersecurity, space science, and 3D printing at minimal fees. These programs are designed to provide practical skills, foster innovation, and strengthen the research capabilities you already possess. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished guests, speakers, collaborating institutions, that is the HBTU Kanpur University, and enthusiastic participants for making this workshop a grand success. We look forward to building on this momentum and creating even more impactful academic initiatives in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your motivating address and continuous encouragement towards research, innovation, and academic excellence. Dear participants, as we concluding this workshop, we believe that this is not the end of our journey, but the beginning of many more collaborative academic and research initiatives. To share the future vision and upcoming initiatives under the Center of Excellence MPIT Gorakhpur, I now invite Mr. Sachidanand Chaturvedi, sir, Chief Operating Officer at Center of Excellence MPIT Gorakhpur. Sir, kindly share your thoughts with all the participants. Sir, kindly unmute your mic.
Actually, you haven't unmute me at that time. I was not able to.
Okay,
Now, give me the access for the share also.
sure, sir.
Hi, hello everyone. In between, let me introduce myself. I am a Chief Operating Officer at our Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology Center of Excellence. At our Center of Excellence, we have a facility to grow ourselves, from educational leader to a entrepreneur as well. See, why I am saying so? Because we analyze the gap of the academia and industry, and put forward this Center of Excellence proposal in front of our industry. Because this is the age of AI, and in the research and innovation activities, we need machines to support us. For this, let me tell you, we have our introduced. I have a privilege to introduce my COE, Center of Excellence. This is our primary building, where we got a blessing of our leadership. Purush Brahmani Mahant Divyanaji Maharaj, Purush Brahmani Mahant Avednaji Maharaj, and our esteemed Honorable CM Yogi Adityanath Maharaj. So we Center of Excellence has artificial intelligence, cyber security, drone technology, 3D printing, and space technology state-of-art facilities. where we run courses in different bridge courses, upskill courses like artificial intelligence. In artificial intelligence lab, we used to go for the native AI program. In the cybersecurity, we used to have a different programs in the cybersecurity courses. This is from beginners, intermediate to the advanced. And then there is a courses of the 3D printing as well. There is a course of drone technology in our facility, and we have a clear-cut criteria to get a student within our facility. Why we are different? This is the slide. Because in every thrust area, we have industry partner who used to deliver these things. We have a GI Info Ventures for the AI, Cyber Purpose for cybersecurity, and Philips Machine Tools for drone technology. Now, these are the courses which we can get it by visiting our website at pit.ac.in and see it. Let me introduce you why we also proposing online programs which we will request you to join, and we will give you the multiple entry and exit models as well, so you can use these courses in a credit models. Now let me introduce our hardware section, the AI lab hardware section. We have a NGX S200. Sir, we have a NGX S200, which is a 32 petaflops machine. And there is a specification in front of you. This is the cornerstone of our R&D activities within our system. And one more thing, this DGX scan, I will give you an example of how powerful this machine is. Like, if there is 8 billion people and they are doing work for 1 second for 45 days, and every second they are allotted some work, that work is going to complete by this machine within 1 second. So this is the power of machine. So we invite you to use this power within your research activities, within your R&D, within your innovation activities. We also have the facility of this 3D printing. These are the lab of 3D printing facility, where you can share your designs. We will print you and share to you as per at your address. We have a cybersecurity. We have a various cybersecurity servers as well. We just infuse these server with this AI machines. So this is a little bit introduction what we have within our facility, and we invite you to please come to us, visit our website. We all are in a single group. Just you understand that we have a DGX 200, we have a top class 3D printing machines, we have a drone facility, we have a cybersecurity facility. So whether we are in a Gorakhpur, we will able to address your each and every queries by mail, by group, and by collaborations. So I, as a Chief Operating Officer of the Center of Excellence of MPIT, I welcome you all to join us for the future initiatives as well. Let this make a starting stone, and we get our journey for fulfilling the Vision Bharat stated by our government. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We are confident that these upcoming initiatives will provide new opportunities for learning, research, innovation, and industry engagement for student, faculty members, and researchers across the country. Dear participants, before we conclude our today's program, I would like to make some few announcements. The comprehensive feedback form has been shared in the meeting chat. We request all the participants to submit the form before leaving the today's session. These certificates will be issued only to those participants who have successfully fulfilled the prescribed attendance requirement and submitted the mandatory final feedback form. The certificates will be verified and shared electronically through the registered email address in a couple of days. We sincerely thank all the participants for their enthusiastic participation and discipline throughout the workshop. Now, it's my privilege to invite Dr. Devendra Kumar Sir, Postdoctoral Fellowship, Hardcore Buttrell Technical University, Kanpur, to propose the vote of thanks. Sir, may I request you to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
Audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Devendra, sir, I extend a heartfelt welcome to you, sir. And thank you so much for extending your support in organizing this workshop. Kindly proceed with the vote of thanks, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Respected dignitaries, distinguished speakers, faculty members, researchers, participants, ladies and gentlemen, it is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks at the conclusion of enriching 2 days national workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publications. On behalf of organizing committee, I express our sincere gratitude to Professor J.P. Pandey sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Technical University, Lucknow, for inaugurating this workshop and for his inspiring vision on the quality research, innovation, intellectual properties, artificial intelligence, quantum technologies, and collaborative research for developed India. We are equally grateful to Professor Samsher Sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Harcourt Butler Technical University, Kanpur, for his constant encouragement and for extending heartfelt support to HBTU towards his collaborative academic initiatives. I sincerely thank Professor Sudhir Agarwal Sir, Director, Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur, for his visionary leadership and continuous encouragement towards promoting research, innovation, and academic excellence. Our heartfelt gratitude goes to Mr. Chaurasia Sir, Chief Executive Officer, Center of Excellence, MPIT Gorakhpur, whose leadership and institutional vision has been instrumental in conceptualizing and supporting these collaborative initiatives. I extend my sincere appreciation to Professor Rajesh Kumar Verma Sir, Dean Research and Development, Harcourt Butler Technical University, Kanpur, and Organizing Secretary of this workshop for his outstanding academic guidance and giving us all the directions for the completion of this national workshop as a grand success. Our special thanks goes to Mr. Sachidanand Chaturvedi Sir, Chief Operating Officer, Center of Excellence, MPIT Gorakhpur, for sharing the future vision of the Center of Excellence and for his continuous effort towards building a vibrant ecosystem for skill development, research, and innovation. I take this opportunity to express our heartfelt appreciation to all our emerging resource persons, Dr. Arpan Kumar Mandal sir from NITTR, Kolkata, Professor Virendra Kumar sir, Triple MUT Gorakhpur, Professor Rajesh Kumar Verma sir from HBTU Kanpur, Dr. Amrut Mule sir from Sardar Vallabh Bhai National Institute of Technology, Surat, and Dr. Anurag Shukla sir for sharing his invaluable knowledge and enriching us from the day-to-day going on trends. I also sincerely acknowledge the dedication and efforts of our organizing team. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Sanjeev Kumar Sharma sir for his constant coordination and guidance. Mr. Darshan Kumar Srivastava sir for organizing secretary for the meticulous planning and seamless execution of the workshop. Ms. Disha Mishra, convener, for her excellent coordination and smooth conduct of all the sessions. I would also like to appreciate every member of the organizing, technical, media, registration, and marketing team whose sincere effort behind the scenes makes this event a grand success. A special word of appreciation goes to all the participants from universities, engineering institutions, research organizations, industries, startup groups, and also from the people from India and abroad. Your active participation, insightful questions, and throughout discussions, enthusiastic feedback truly made this workshop an engaging and meaningful academic experience. Finally, we express our sincere gratitude to the leadership of both institutions, the Center of Excellence, Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur, and Harcourt Butler Technical University, Kanpur, for their shared vision and commitment in initiating this collaborative academic platform. We are confident that this partnership will continue to flourish through many more joint ventures. With these words, I once again extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone who contributed directly or indirectly to the success of this workshop. Thank you all. Wishing you a good health, continuous success, and many meaningful research achievements. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your gracious vote of thanks. Dear participants, on behalf of the Center of Excellence Maharana Pratap Institute of Technology, Gorakhpur, and Hardcore Butler Technical University, Kanpur, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to all our distinguished dignitaries, STEAM speakers, faculty members, researchers, students, and participants for making this two-day national workshop a memorable and successful academic event. With this, we formally conclude the two-day national workshop on research methodology, scientific writing, and scholarly publications. May I request all the dignitaries and participants to kindly remain online for a virtual group photograph. I request all the participants to enable your camera or video. We have given the access to all the participants to kindly enable your camera or video.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your wonderful presence. We have taken the screenshots. I request my technical team, please take the screenshots. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Professor Verma, sir. Thank you, CEO, sir.
Thank you, Darshan.
Thank you, Disha ma'am.
All the best to MPIT. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you all
much.
once again. We wish you all to continue success in your academic, research, and professional journey. Have a wonderful day. Stay connected and keep innovating.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Sir, namaskar. Thank you.
The comprehensive feedback form is in the chat box. I request all the participants to kindly fill out the form before leaving the call.